There's a lot of myths about OCD, and honestly, some of them do real damage. And it's not just because they're wrong, it's because it makes people feel misunderstood, dismissed, or ashamed of something that they just can't control. Today, I want to break down 5 of the most common OCD myths, and to explain what actually is going on underneath. If you've ever felt like people don't get your OCD, this is for you. Let's clear up what OCD is and isn't. Hi, I'm Brian and welcome back to the OCD Loop, a place where we talk honestly about checking OCD, intrusive doubt, and learning to live with uncertainty. If you want calm, clear guidance without judgment or shame, hit subscribe and let's get into the myths. Myth 1. OCD is just about being neat and organised. Let's start with a classic one. OCD is just about being neat. You've probably heard someone say, I like my desk clean and tidy. I'm so OCD. But the thing is, OCD has nothing to do with personality or preference. It's about an anxiety disorder driven by intrusive doubt, the feeling that something is unsafe, wrong, or incomplete, even when you know it's fine. Most people with OCD aren't clean because they enjoy it. They do it because the anxiety feels unbearable when they don't. Some people with OCD are really messy, but they still check the door 50 times. It's not about liking order, it's about needing the certainty. Myth 2. People with OCD know their fears aren't real, so they can just stop. A lot of people think OCD is easy to control because you know it's irrational, but that's the trap, because OCD creates a gap between what you know and what you feel. Logically, you know that door is locked, but your brain is screaming to you, check it again, something terrible might happen, you need to check it again. And the problem is, that wave of doubt is so strong that stopping it feels impossible. It's like having two brains arguing, logic versus panic. If OCD responded to logic, nobody would have OCD. Myth 3. OCD is just quirks or habits. Another myth about OCD is that it's just a bunch of cute quirks, like lining things up or tapping things twice. In reality though, OCD is response to fear, responsibility or guilt, and they're definitely not fun, they are really exhausting. Most of us don't do the rituals because they're fun, we do them because we feel they're necessary to stop bad things from happening. A quirk is harmless. OCD feels like life or death, even when you know they're not. And people with OCD often hide their rituals, they don't show them off. Myth 4. OCD is rare. Some people think that OCD is this super rare condition that only affects a tiny bunch of people. But in actual fact, OCD is more common than a lot of anxiety disorders. Millions of people have OCD, but they don't talk about it for fear of shame, embarrassment, people not understanding. And most people don't realise that their friends or family are quietly struggling with OCD. Checking contamination and harm fears are way more common than people realise. Myth 5. You have to remove the thoughts to get better. And here's a big one. The idea that recovery means getting rid of intrusive thoughts. But the truth is, everybody has intrusive thoughts. OCD isn't about the thoughts. It's about the meanings attached to them and the rituals that you feel pressured to do. Recovery is letting the thoughts exist without reacting to them. The goal isn't thought control, it's response control. Thoughts are normal, it's the fear behind them that the OCD magnifies. OCD is so much more than stereotypes, quirks and jokes. And the more that we correct these myths, build understanding and take the pressure off ourselves. If any of these myths have affected you, please know you're not alone, and none of them say anything about your strength or your character. And remember, the problem was never you, it's just a misunderstanding around OCD. If this video helped, please give it a like, it helps other people with OCD find it. And please, subscribe to the OCD Loop for more calm, honest conversation about checking OCD, intrusive thoughts and recovery. And also, please tell me in the comments, which myth do you hear about the most? Until next time, if you'd like to watch this video, it'd be great. And until then, Goodbye. Thanks for watching.